We move on to another issue because as Africa experienced its third wave of the COVID-19 pandemic, Zimbabwe received 500,000 doses of China's Sinopharm COVID-19 vaccine. The vaccine will be dispatched to the COVID-19 hotspots across the country. The government hopes to vaccinate at least 10 million of the country's 14 million people by the end of the year, but has struggled to obtain the jabs because the producers refocus their manufacturing to cater for local needs. We have more of that in this report.
The fresh consignment will shore up dwindling stocks, which had led to some people being turned away from vaccination centers that had run out or where second doses have been getting priority. The jabs will provide much-needed protection against a renewed rise in infections, hospital admissions and deaths as a third wave of the pandemic gains momentum. Localized hard lockdowns have been imposed in 12 hard-hit areas across 3 provinces. The doses received today will be immediately dispatched to those COVID-19 hotspots, as well as densely populated and high-risk areas, including border posts, the tobacco sales floors, as well as grain delivery depots and food and vegetable market stalls. While vaccination remains voluntary, some groups may soon be compelled to get their shots.
And we are going to say, if you really want to be selling at your marketplace or to be where you are, you need to be vaccinated. We definitely need to see that you have your certificate for you to continue doing that business. We do not want any Zimbabwean to be a risk to another Zimbabwean.
Additional vaccines have been procured and are expected in the coming weeks.
We've received 500,000 today. By end of next week, we'll receive another 2 million vaccines from Sinovac. 2 weeks after that, we want to bring in another 1.5 million vaccines from Sinopharm, and want to carry on so that by end of August we bring in another 3.5 million vaccines again from China.
By June 25th, more than 1.2 million people had received at least one of their jabs. The country plans to inoculate about 10 million people to achieve herd immunity.